Hey everyone, how are you? I just wanted to hop on video because it's been a little while and I just want to talk a little bit about what I'm going through right now. So, for those of you who are my Lady Boss Living Facebook group, I have mentioned how I've hit burnout. And I'm laughing because it's been a long road, or at least it feels that way. I think I've been in this space for a couple weeks now, and it just felt heavy. It felt really heavy. It's been really confusing, and it was so unexpected. And maybe burnout is unexpected. I don't know. I've never really experienced it to this extent before. But I just wanted to talk a little bit about my experience because I don't think that this is something that a lot of people are talking about. I hear people talking about it, like once they've exited burnout and everything's great and they're reflecting back on even though I've hit burnout, this is what you can do. I've moved through it, you can too. And that's great. And there's a purpose for that. But I also think that my next, breakthrough is coming from being really transparent, vulnerable, and just honest, because I really have a deep desire to connect. And I think that one of the ways to do that is to share our stories and to share what's coming up for us in the present moment and to just, talk about it. So, I love what I do. I love the clients I work with, and I love what coaching is all about. That being said, I really think that the past couple of months, I've been operating from a space of what I feel like I should be doing in my business, what other people in the industry are doing. I've been really looking outwards instead of inwards. And you hear people say, focus on your own things, ignore other people. And that for me was really difficult because I felt like I needed to make sure that I was on top of my game, that, if that person was doing this, then I was too. And I just really wanted to be a really big player in the industry. And so I thought that I needed to look at all the way that all these other people were doing it in order to, be that big, powerful, I don't know if powerful is the word, just prominent leader in the industry. And I was in around August, I was just this doesn't feel good. I'm not lit up and waking up super passionate about taking on, my work today. And in the past, I used to wake up feeling so excited about everything. And so I knew something was shifting, but I was kind of ignoring it. I was whatever, I'm just going to keep pushing, do what I'm supposed to be doing. And, that resulted in me being very stressed out, like I said, not having fun, and going to the hospital. I'm fine, but I had 2 trips to the ER within 8 days, and my body was kind of telling me, whoa, slow down, put on the brakes, take care of yourself, really do what feels good for you right now. But I kind of continued to ignore it. And it wasn't until I hit a financial situation where I haven't been in a really long time that I was shit, what is going on right now? I wasn't attracting the amount of wealth that I was used to, and I didn't feel abundant in any way, shape, or form. And it's funny that this is the thing that made me really stop and think about what I was doing. So, the past few days, I've been doing a lot of reflecting and turning inwards, really feeling into what lights me up, what gets me excited, what my soul is yearning for, and what, my bigger purpose and calling in this lifetime is. And I've gotten, recently I was always interested in, but I've become really immersed in the more feminine stuff, the woo-woo stuff. I love my oracle cards. I love, meditating, journaling, really connecting to source, just astrology, that's like another thing that I'm like fascinated by. I've always been fascinated by it, but like I'm really doing a deep dive into it all, and it feels so exciting and so amazing. But now that I'm coming from this space of really feeling into what is, feeling really good for me, I feel a lot more clear about where I'm going in the future. It's funny because a couple months ago, I could look like, a year or 5 years into the future and be like, okay, this is what's going to happen. This is how it's going to be. And I completely saw my path. And right now, I don't see it so clearly. I'm not really sure where I'm going. I don't know if that's something I'm supposed to see. There I go, supposed to. Not something I'm supposed to be saying, but like, I don't care. Like, that's where I am. Like, I don't know where I'm going. And while that's freaking scary, it's kind of exciting too. I really like being in this space because it's just really taught me to slow down and tune into what's true for me. And I really think that I wouldn't have been able to have this realization or be in this transformation had I not experienced this burnout. So while it's kind of like a dark place to be, I really am thankful for it because it's showing me that I can do things in a completely different way and that I don't have to do what everyone else is doing. In fact, it's probably stupid for me to do what everyone else is doing, that I have a calling and that I have a purpose and that I'm here to do things that feel really good and aligned with me. And so that's what I'm going to be doing. What that means for me right now in my business, not completely sure. I will keep you updated. But I mean, I'm not like shutting down my business or anything like that by any means. Like I said, I love working with my one-on-one clients. I love helping them transform their lives and their businesses. That to me is amazing and it feels great. So I know that's true for me. But I just wanted to take some time to share a little bit about that. And one thing that I have committed to that I'm so excited about is Sorcerer School. So I don't know if you've heard about Sorcerer School before, but it's with Jordana. I think it's Ayer. I'm not good with pronouncing last names. And she is truly incredible. And for me, like I said, I know that I've been called to go so much deeper in my work and to really turn inwards and see how, I'm supposed, or not supposed to, gosh, I keep saying that word, how I'm being called to really step up in what the next evolution of my business is. And I really feel like this program is going to powerfully help me become super clear on these things and just take a complete different approach to the way I'm doing things in my business. So I'm so excited about it. I would love for you all to, I'll put a link below that you can click on to explore more. There is Sorcerer School and there's also Embodying the Sorcerer, and I am doing both of those. So Embodying the Sorcerer is a deeper level, and I would love to have you join me in this journey. It's super, super special. I think that there is going to be such interesting and deep conversation that takes place within this container, and I'm just really excited to go deep and really learn more about, my intuition, spirituality, how to, lead with, integrity, and how to, become like truly embodied. What are other things I'm looking forward to? Just really like tapping into my feelings and how to use both, my mind and my feelings in unison to powerfully move forwards in my business. And just another thing that she explores is, our relationship to money, so we can transform it into one with ease and flow. So there are so many amazing things packed into this. And I invite you to take a look at it. Again, it would be amazing to have you join me in this. I think that'd be so much fun. If you have any other questions about the program, ask away. But yeah, I just think that I don't really know what the message of this video is. I just kind of wanted to share what was going on for me and say, do you? Seriously. I think that reflecting back, beginning entrepreneurs, beginning coaches, we're all so excited to get going and to like have this thriving business, be making a shit ton of money. But personally, like even when I hit like the 6-figure mark, I was like, so what? And money's important, don't get me wrong. Like I think that it's important so we can live out our most authentic desires and our life and etc. But I realized that like it's actually not about the money for me. And I used to, when people are like, it's not about the money, I was like, shut up, it's about the money. But really, truly, it's not. Of course, I want to live an abundant life, and I have, you know, expensive tastes and desires, but I hit, you know, a big mark for me in my business, and I still didn't feel good about it, and I was still hitting burnout. So there's so much more to it, and I really want to hear from you, like, why are you doing this? Like, why did you start this business in the first place? Really go back to that and feel into it, and to let you know that you can do this on your own terms. You can do business how it feels really great and really authentic to you, and there is no one set path. There's no one way of doing things. And I think that it's so important that it comes from you and that it comes from this real and unique and genuine place. So it can be scary. It's not an easy road. It's not all rainbows and butterflies, but it's really an incredible journey. You know, it's not just about my business. This has been a huge personal development journey, and it's been a lot of fun. It's been scary. There's been, you know, lots of fear along the way, but I'm so excited that I have the opportunity to create this, you know, dream life for myself, and that it is possible. I know that what I desire is possible, and it's so cool that I have the power to create it and live it, and you do too. So if you have any questions about anything, or you want to share with me where you are in your business or your journey, I would love to hear it. I would love to keep the conversation going. And definitely be sure to check out Sorcerer School, because I think it is thebomb.com, and I cannot wait to get started doing it. So I will talk to you all soon. Bye.